Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I have been successfully running my business on Amazon for the past 4 years. I've scaled it by adding product variants and generated consistent profits. I can help guide anyone in diversifying to other platforms as well. I have selected a niche which doesn't require a lot of customization. It's a very organic product, can be available and can be manufactured and from suppliers very easily. The lead time is quite small. The price is quite light. And the product itself is very light. It doesn't have any weightage. So hence I selected this product for my business, and it has consistently improved over time. It has a consistently sales and consistently requirement from the clients. For the past 4 years, I haven't seen drop. There's a consistent approach to it every month. So far, I'm only doing it on Amazon using FBA, but it can also be done using FBM by the merchant himself. I'm unable to do it because I can't give more time due to other commitments.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I'm selling the business because I wanted to move away from Amazon platform and start exploring other options. It's not like that the business isn't helpful or anything. I have run it for 4 years. I have scaled it, including more variants of the products, which are constantly in demand, especially in the USA market. I just couldn't give time at the moment, and I'm just trying to take a break and then start looking at other options to other platforms to run business. Amazon specifically, I found it, their customer service I wasn't happy with. I don't think they are very customer friendly as such. Business-wise is fabulous because, in US, 90% of people online, they use Amazon. So business-wise, it's definitely quite helpful, but I don't find it very easily approachable to sellers. So if I'm selling something and have an issue, occasionally you get some issues when you have a reference or when there is a complaint or when the inventory is getting delayed by Amazon. The response is not quite friendly, but I think it's part and parcel of the game. There's a lot of sellers doing on Amazon, and I'm one of them, but they're not very tricky, but it happens. But I've successfully run it for over 4 years. I'm just dedicated to other things that I'm looking forward to in my future, and I'm trying to sell it.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
The amount and type of work, that's not a lot really. Once you establish your business on Amazon platform, you might have to give 2 to 4 hours on a regular basis just to manage your account, basically. You'll get your orders through Amazon and they will be delivered by FBA model, which I'm using. So this take away a lot of hassle from your end. It's all now up to Amazon to actually pack it, send it, ship it, and everything. So 2 to 4 hours every day just to ensure your campaigns are running correctly, smoothly, and to the correct audience. In regards to maintaining it, I think you have to come up with a cycle, ensuring that how many amounts you can actually sell every month. you need to make sure the suppliers and everything else pretty much in order. I have my suppliers. I know where I have to get from. I know their lead time is quite low, but it's just the shipment time. It might take long. The custom issues in the US port might, on and off, might just off the grid maybe. So there might be some delays, which you have to maintain by maintaining a cycle. If you maintain a cycle, I can guarantee there won't be any issues. There's not a lot of problems otherwise. And Amazon is always handy in the sense that it's always available on the website. You can always contact them by email or by phone. But I wasn't happy with their approach to sellers as such. Generally, they're not very friendly as such. But if you keep a cycle, it will automatically run. There's no issues with that.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I have to keep the business, there are many ways you can grow it. First of all, you can add more variants of the product with more colors, with more sizes, and all. And then you can also explore in other markets as well. Currently, because USA is a big market, I'm only exploring USA market. But there are many emerging markets as well. There are other markets where you can find my product being quite beneficial as well. It's just that because I couldn't manage or couldn't give a lot of time to USA market only, I wasn't able to scale it to the other markets. But there are definitely scaling opportunities, growing opportunities. It can be scaled, grown into other markets as well. The same product, you don't need to really looking for a new product or anything. Same product can be launched into other markets and sell there as well. Canada, Mexico, Japan, pan-European markets, they're all available. Yeah, there are definitely a lot of ways that it can be grown into a much bigger product and much bigger business.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The biggest risk with this business is probably the shipment, I would say. The product, as I said, is not a very customizable product. It's very tech-savvy product, so where you can find a lot of issues. This is a very straightforward product. So from the manufacturing point of view, from the lead time point of view, there are no issues. It's just that the shipment could be a problem because of shipment time frame it requires from one country to go to another country. And then, of course, from country to Amazon warehouses where they split into different warehouses, it might take time. That's the only biggest risk that I can see. If you go through with the profile, you probably see there's not a lot of complaints from the customers as well. So the product itself is quite light, quite nice, with quality reviews from our clients as well. The biggest risk that I can see is the shipment. But if you manage to keep the cycle running, then that risk is eliminated.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
My support is always available. Whoever is willing to buy, we will provide support in regards to give the background information, the supplier information, the shipping information, the FBA model information, the campaigns information that we run, and possibly growing opportunities as well. So we are happy to discuss and provide more insight into it.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earnout agreement?
I'm more of selling business sort of structure, basically. So yeah, earnout, I think the way earnout, possibly you're looking at the pay-as-you-go kind of structure. I'm not inclined to it. I'm more towards the payment, the payout. So you pay out, business is all yours. We provide you with the support as required. So looking for a payout structure, not a earn-out structure or a pay-as-you-go.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
There are multiple things if I have to consider myself as a buyer. First of all, it's the e-commerce business is think of the future. Everything is going online at the moment. Plus, if you look at this business, it's been established 4 years ago. So there is a reputation behind it for 4 years. There's consistent sales behind it for 4 years. There's loyal customers behind it for 4 years. And it's been sold on a very authentic platform like Amazon. So looking at all the things which you require to establish an early business where you would struggle to get customers or the reviews and everything, those are all there for you to basically escalate. You don't need to start from the scratch. You can just completely go and escalate it as you wish. You got a high quality product there with loyal customer base, very good platform that authentic platform that has a reach to millions of people, and the product itself is quite sellable. It's in high demand. Every day we have a consistent sales. So if I have to look for the business which have a consistent sales and a consistent profits, what would you be looking for? When you start from scratch, you have to give more time to the business. You'll be looking for customers new to the business. You need to ensure that you have enough reviews or enough marketing so your product can be on the first page, for instance, for the people to see and then sell. We have done that already. It's already established. You're always on the first page. We already had Amazon preferred product tags and all the positive reviews from the clients as well. I mean, we're talking 98, 99% of positive reviews with quite a nice average. So our product sitting at 4.8, 4.9% likely, from the customers. So this is one of the things that you look for in a business, which, we're happy to provide more insight when discussed further.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So thanks for joining us. See you next time.